What's up there, guys? It is Joe here today for Aeterno UK once again, and welcome to the beautiful Spa-Francorchamps circuit for episode number 5 of Snailed It for the Belgian Grand Prix. Jesus, we're already halfway through this series. I've had so much fun recording it so far, and I can tell you the banter does not stop here. Getting onto the driver's standings, and we're currently sitting in 4th place, which is a bloody miracle when you think about it. You know, we're only behind the Mercedes and Fernando Alonso, so that will stay there for long. Pretty sure we'll be toppled this race. And yeah, just going through the setup in the background. I always have to put a downer on things, don't I? But yeah, we're going to go out onto the grid now, starting on the prime tyres, which is a little bit of a risky strategy, but you know, you just got to YOLO it in this series, haven't you? I think you've watched enough episodes now to know that I don't really take it too seriously. But here we go for the Belgian Grand Prix. Well, guys, this is it. It is the Belgian Grand Prix. We've got 3 lights, 4 lights, and 5 lights, and away we go for the Belgian Grand Prix from 22nd on the grid. We've got an absolutely horrendous start. I don't know anybody who's ever got a worse start than that. And we're going round the outside as usual into turn 1, ploughing into cars left, right and centre, and we've only made up 2 positions in the whole of that, but we've managed to get past Esteban Gutierrez, and now we've got our teammate weaving all over the place. We're up to 17th as we go up Eau Rouge, and now we have got Valtteri Bottas just ahead of us. We've got up 3, we're 4 wide. Oh my god, we're up 4 wide. I've been forced onto the grass, and then we've got Nico Hülkenberg ahead of us. We're up to 12th, and already on the first lap at the end of the Kemmel Straight into the, oh my god, we have got cars left, right and centre. That's Webber who's gone off the track. We're up into 10th place. Currently going to be scoring points at this rate. And now Jenson Button, Jesus, he's braked so early. And then we've ended up locking our right front tyre. And Kimi Räikkönen is going so slowly as well. So we've taken both of them because they shouldn't be going that slowly, let's be honest. The Snail would approve of that move. And we've gone up to 8th place into P1. The thing is, if we gave up that position, we'd lose so much time to Di Resta. And you know, guys, that in this series, we cannot afford to waste 1/10 of a second waiting for anything that we don't have to. So we're going to take that 8th position and going to chase after Paul Di Resta, who's in 7th place. And that isn't really a bad thing because there are a lot faster guys who could be in P7. We know that we can keep pace with those Force Indias, and come lap 4, we are now on the tail of Paul Di Resta, and we've obviously got DRS active this lap as well, and we're going wheel to wheel with him. He's moved over on us, but we've got the move done, so there's no issue there. Used all of our curves though, so we can't really defend from him. Using our DRS, and now we've got Roman Grosjean next up the road in the Lotus. We're probably not quite as pacey as that Lotus, and as you can see, he just starts to pull away just a little bit, and on lap 5, Jesus, we've turned him way too early into La Source, and that gives Paul Di Resta the opportunity to really close that gap, and the AI are probably going to be pitting on this lap. Obviously, I've even forgot to mention that we're on the prime tyres, so we're probably going to be going a little bit further into this race, but Paul Di Resta is right on our tail. We're giving him room on the outside, but we have tuned this car just so that we're topping out at the end of the straight, and now we're really hitting our lines nicely, and yeah, into Lecom, and coming out over to Rivage now, and we cut to the end of lap 5. We decide to pit because everyone else is, and we realise that we're going to lose about 10,000 positions if we come in a lap later. So yeah, we've got Di Resta just behind us, and Adrian Sutill's the next car up the road, actually. So he's obviously the number 2 driver at Force India. So here we go. All we need is a good pit stop from the Marussia guys. They're fitting the tyres, and oh my god, what are they doing? Oh, that's a 5.1 second pit stop. We're behind Maldonado, so we've lost so many places. And now we've got Valtteri Bottas who's ahead of us. He hasn't pitted yet though, so that shouldn't be too much of a worry. But we really need to clear him in order to get past Maldonado and Di Resta again. We're coming up Eau Rouge now. Sparks flying from Bottas' car, and we've got a safety car. Well, where has that come from? Well, we did not expect that whatsoever. And just as we were getting hyped to try and pass Valtteri Bottas, he ended up going to a safety car. Bottas has held us up an absolute treat on that lap, which means that we are so far away from Maldonado. It's as if there's some tactics going on here, because now there's going to be cars between myself and Maldonado, and we are going to be down in 12th position. That's Daniel Ricciardo who's ahead of us. We have lost 5 positions in the space of that safety car period. We have been completely EA'd, and now come lap 8. Well, I tell you what, guys, there's only one thing for this, and that is a little bit of beast mode in it. We've got Daniel Ricciardo ahead of us. We've got a fresh set of option tyres. We have now got 3 laps till the end of this race, where we're just going to have to absolutely throttle it through the field. We're going to have to try and at least get some points in this race, which means clearing at least a couple of cars. First on the agenda is going to be Daniel Ricciardo, and now we are charging towards the bus stop chicane. We knock it into Rich Mixture. We've already taken Daniel Ricciardo. Subtle going very, very slowly. We're going to have to take evasive action in order to avoid him. And now, as we're coming up to the start-finish line for the start of lap 9, we've just got to make up this one position to get past Subtle. We take a look down the inside, but think better of it going into La Source. And although we've got no DRS on this lap, we've got a full bar of curves that we can use down that Camel Straight. We've already used about 2/3 of it. No, we haven't. We've used the whole bar. So now at Eau Rouge, we are level with Adrian Sutil. We probably should have saved a bit in hindsight, although we've now passed Adrian Sutil, and that means that we're already in the slipstream of Pastor Maldonado. So it was actually a little bit of a cheeky move, which means that we're right on the tail of Maldonado already. So what's this? 2.5 laps till the end of the race now, and now it's 2 laps till the end. We're on plus 1 lap of fuel, which means that we are safe to run Rich Mix to the end. We're probably not going to get any higher than 8th position, as Maldonado spins his wheels up so much there. That means that's going to compromise his exit. We use about 1/3 of a bar of curves, and we're saving the rest for that Camel Straight. We're now right behind Pastor Maldonado. We're closing on him ever so slightly all the time. We're using more and more curves. We've already topped out, though. We've already topped out 198 miles an hour because we've tuned the car to be defending. But now we're on the attack. Maldonado goes for the move on Verstappen, ends up losing a place. He just took a look down the inside, realised there wasn't a move there, had to back out, and the ever opportunistic Snail takes the move down the inside, and now into Rivage on the now we're on to the last lap, in fact. Come out of La Source, and we are right on Paul di Resta. We've used once again about the same amount of curves as we did last lap, except this time we are gaining so much on di Resta. We're going to take him round the outside this time. And now coming into the DRS zone, the move is already done. This DRS just consolidates that move. 8th place, brilliant stuff. And we have finally taken our revenge on Paul di Resta. Mark Webber, who was running slower than the Snail himself on lap 1, he was the one who pulled out of that move at Les Combes. He's managed to get back up to 7th place, and he's absolutely out of sight. He's bolted. We have got no chance. But yeah, luckily that fuel that we saved in the mid part of the race has come in handy to completely tank some cars in the final part of the race. We lock our left front. Lewis Hamilton wins, and we come around the bus stop chicane. We've done about everything wrong in that bus stop chicane. We've got a complete train of cars, but we've come across the line to take 4 points in this race. 8th place for us. The Snail is back, and yeah, he means business. Not the best of races for us points-wise, although it's not bad in the sense that we managed to gain all those positions back, and it was a pretty exciting race for you guys as well. So, as you can see, that's the official race result. I've missed Lewis Hamilton off the top because I'm an absolute rookie. Oh, no, yeah, I haven't. There he is. He's appeared now. So, it was a Mercedes 1-2, in fact. And now you've got the driver's standings coming up. We've unfortunately slipped down to 5th place in the standings, with Vettel ahead of us. Hope you guys enjoyed the better mic quality. And make sure you tune in to the next episode of Snailed It. Bye-bye.